What's up, guys? It's your boy Redneck Customs back here, and today we have a 2003 Nissan 350Z in here. And what we're going to be doing is doing a deep cleaning on the carpet. So we're going to tear all the carpet out and give this thing a good washing. So let's get the bread and make the sandwich as we go. First thing you're going to do, pop out your seats. You got these little plastic covers on the bolts. There's going to be 4 of these 14mm bolts, 2 in the front, and there's going to be 2 back here. Let me slide the seat forward so you can see it. They're right down. And there, the seat is taking forever to move. And there they are, right there. So 2 back here, 2 in the front. I'm gonna slide over here to the driver's side and show you what the seat looks like after we get it out. So you're gonna have 2 connectors on it, 1 here and 1 there. These are the same style as these right here. Push this little tab down and then it'll pull straight out like that. So unhook your 2 connectors. And then the wiring harness is gonna be clipped in 2 spots, 1 right here and 1 right there where that little hole is. So I'll show you on this. They just have these little plastic clips. Get in there with a pry bar, wedge them out, you'll be good to go. As you can see, this carpet is absolutely filthy. This is actually my personal car, and I'm a diesel mechanic in case you can't tell. And where I live, it's not paved. So dirt, hay, grass, all kinds of crap gets in here. The previous owner had animals in here, as you can see all the fur everywhere. So we're gonna give this thing a good thorough cleaning. Next thing you're gonna do, pop out these little trim pieces on the side here. Careful with these, they're plastic, they get brittle and they wanna break. Slide that out just like that. These ones here, the kick panels on the side, you don't have to take them out if you don't want to, but it would be a lot easier if you did. Next thing you're gonna do is take out this little pedal right here. There's 4 Phillips head screws. Pop them out, and then you can start working the carpet back. There might be a couple of these little plastic screws that you just need to unscrew by hand. So get all this plastic off. Seat belt can come off. 14mm bolt, same thing. Pop that off. So let me get these couple things done on both sides. Get that seat unbolted. Get the plastic off that side, and then I will show you what we got to take out on the center console and these plastic things back here. Now with the seats and plastic out on the other side, this is what we're looking like here. So that's what it looks like behind the kick panel. They're just one of those little plastic nuts that screws on up there to pull that out. So I guess we'll go to the center console next. So there's gonna be 5 screws on that. And the first thing you're gonna do, if you have an automatic transmission, pull this little plastic ring off of there. If you have a manual, it's gonna be a little bit different. So pull that off, and then you'll be able to pull your HVAC control panel off. So this one, just pry up on the back here, and then it'll pull straight out like that. You have 1 connector right there, press down the tab, pull that out. And then for your center console, there's 5 screws in this. There's gonna be 1 right here on this side, same thing on that side. There's gonna be this little cigarette tray or money tray, whatever you call it. Pull that out, there's gonna be a screw down in there. And then there's gonna be 2 up in here. This is underneath your HVAC control panel. 1 here, 1 there. So 5 screws total. And then you can pop that up, and you'll have to work your parking brake control out. You don't have to take this rubber piece off. I kind of tore it a little bit pulling it out. That doesn't have to come off. Just work your parking brake up through that and around your shift knob. It does help if you put it in gear and slide it back a little bit. So once you get it up high enough, you can unhook your wiring harness right here that goes to all your buttons, your heat seats, and your 4-ways and stuff like that. Same thing, push the tab down and pry that out. This one's kind of set in there a ways, so you might have to use a little flathead screwdriver to get down in there and get that little tab. And then that'll be out. Mine had a nice little mouse nest in there, so we'll get rid of that. And that's pretty much it. Now you can start ripping your carpet out. There's just this little air vent plastic thing that clips in right there. Just slide that out of the way. And then you can start working your carpet out from underneath this stuff. These actually don't have to come out. All you do is pry up behind them, pry a little clip up. You will have to pry this side trim piece out, slide the carpet out from behind it, and then you pry this up, slide it out. There's gonna be 2 little push pins, these guys right here in the corner, and they will clip the carpet in to those little holes. There's 1 here and 1 over in that corner, and then that's it for the carpet. You just gotta work it out, slide it out from underneath like this plastic stuff here, and then just work it up around all these different modules and stuff here. And the next thing I'm going to show you is with the carpet out of here, and I'm probably going to jump to time lapse of vacuuming this thing. So obviously before we wash it, we want to vacuum as much crap out of here as we can. And like I said, this is filthy. The last time I vacuumed it was about a week ago, and this is what it looks like already. Some like sausage and pizza and stuff back here is nasty. I haven't ever vacuumed actually behind these seats since I've owned it. It's a pretty good long while, and the carpet's starting to stink and stuff, so it was ready for a good cleaning. So like I said, next thing I'm gonna do is pull the carpet out and go to time lapse of vacuuming it, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do to clean this thing. All right guys, so we got the carpet all vacuumed and looks a lot better. So what we're gonna do now to deep clean this is we're actually gonna power wash it. So it helps if you have a hot water power washer. I don't, I just have a regular one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get it soaking wet, and then if you have some really bad stain spots like here where there's some dark stuff, or like that little one right there, get a scrub brush and some carpet cleaner like you use for your pets when they take a crap on the floor or something. Or you can use bleach if you want. I'll be careful about that because it might bleach out and change the color of your carpet. Get some kind of cleaner if you have a really bad spot and hit it with a scrub brush while it's wet. Let it sit for a few minutes and then power wash the whole thing. And you're gonna see a bunch of brown, muddy, nasty water start coming out of this thing. So this is kind of a hard carpet to power wash because it's like a dish shape. Normally with like a truck or something, you'll have like a vertical end over here and it'll just be flat out the back, so you can blow everything out the back. But since this is kind of dish shaped, it's gonna be a little difficult, but find a way to prop it up so all the nasty water runs out, and then just use your power washer and slowly just push the water and the nasty crap out of it. And you're gonna find out this actually works very, very well. It'll clean it almost a brand new, unless you have some really, really bad spots. Like that one might be, it'll definitely clean that up, but it might still be a little stain after that. So probably next thing I'm gonna do is hit the time lapse again for power washing this thing. I did also grab the carpet out of the rear of it. I just have a little throw mat in there, and we're gonna power wash that too because I've had a bunch of tools and stuff on there and I got dirty. So let me get this dragged down onto the driveway, and we're gonna power wash it, scrub some of the stains out of it and stuff, and then I'll come back to you when it's all cleaned up and it's ready for drying. So let me get this done, and I'll be back to you in just a minute. All right guys, so it is a couple days after I washed the carpet. I actually got hung up with some other projects, but all you gotta do is just, after you wash it, put it out in the sun, let it dry out, and then obviously we're gonna vacuum the dust and stuff that fell on it before we put it back in. So as you see, it came out very nice. It's just like this little dust stuff that fell on it. And then here's the rear one that my cat walked on, which is nice. So we'll get these vacuumed up real quick, and then pull the Z back in here, and we'll get these things stuffed in here. I might go to time lapse on that. I don't know. It depends if my GoPro wants to work or not. But we'll get these stuff back in there, and then we'll finish giving it an interior detail, and then she'll be ready to roll. So let's get it. All right, got all the carpet back in, the seats in, everything's detailed, and she's looking clean. Pretty clean for a 2003 with 170,000 miles on it. Still sounds good. I'll show you the passenger side over here. Carpet looks nice. It's already got a little dust on it because I've driven it around a fair bit. These are the roads that I live on, so they're not paved. It's just like dusty rock. with tar underneath it, so it gets a lot of junk on it. So there you go. That's pretty much the basic of how you can detail any car. That's the way I do it, is I rip everything out and do it the right way. But this video is particularly for a 350Z. So yeah, if you like the video, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.